How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the first edition of Cupcakes Reviews and Overviews. I'm just going to basically go over what it's about. Of course, I didn't put any. Oh. All right, got to do this here real quick. All right, hopefully that downloads soon. There it is. Yeah, so what this is going to be, just a book review show. I listen to audiobooks on the road all the time. I've been trying to figure out a format for reviewing stuff. So I'm going to do a book series that I've read a couple times. It's the Dresden Files. I don't know if anybody's familiar with that. It's, well, here, why don't we do this? Let's introduce you guys to Harry Dresden. So here's his business card. Harry Dresden, wizard. Lost items found, paranormal investigations, consulting advice, reasonable rates. And you'll notice that is a 312 number, which is downtown Chicago. Here is a copy of his Yellow Pages ad. There's a whole universe surrounding Harry Dresden. This is from the author. This is part of the, the first part of the book. My name is Harry Dresden. My name is Harry Dresden Blackstone Copperfield. Oh, my name is Harry Blackstone Copperfield Dresden. Conjure it at your own risk. I'm a wizard. I work in an office in Midtown Chicago. As far as I know, I'm the only openly practicing professional wizard in the country. You can find me in the Yellow Pages under Wizards. Believe it or not, I'm the only one there. My ad looks like this. Harry Dresden, lost items found, paranormal investigations, consulting advice, reasonable rates. No love potions, endless purses, parties, or other entertainment. You'd be surprised at how many people just call to ask me if I'm serious. So that is the gist of Harry Dresden. The author of the Dresden Files, is a guy by the name of Jim Butcher. He's pretty, he's got a couple book series, and this is a meme about Jim Butcher. Jim Butcher looks like the dude who reads Jim Butcher books. So, this is the guy, so it's going to be a pretty decent series. Now, I'm going to be doing audiobooks, so not only am I going to, I haven't decided yet, because, see, the first one's pretty short. Stormfront, the first book, Stormfront, is pretty short. So, and it really, the first two, I don't know if I want to do a chapter by chapter, little 15-minute thing, chapter by chapter, and then when I finish the book, we'll do a big, long review of everything. I'm still trying to work that out. But I definitely do want to review like the audiobook part. How well does the narrator read the book? How well does the narrator get you involved in the story? Does the narrator sound like he's even interested in the story, or is he just sitting back reading a book, or is he performing the book? Good thing about the Dresden Files, James Marsters, I don't know if you're familiar with him. He is the voice of all the Dresden Files books. You might recognize Jim Marsters as Spike from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So, yeah. And he's done he goes to the Comic Cons all the time, convention stuff. He also did an audiobook of Macbeth, and I tried to get through it, but it was just Harry Dresden reading Macbeth. So that's how good of a narrator he is. So that's basically it. I have started Stormfront. I'm doing the first two chapters. The basic gist of the Dresden Files is, did I get a picture of Harry? Of course fucking not. Well, it's like it's a detective novel. It's like a film noir detective novel. The dame walked in. She had a pair of pigs on her, or pins. She had a pair of pins on her. She sat down at the desk, put them up on my desk, crossed her legs, asked if I wanted a drink. I said I don't drink. You know, it's kind of like that. Um, and as you go on, you find out that Harry Dresden sometimes can be kind of an asshole. That's and you grow with Harry throughout the books. Each book in the series, they're about a year apart, so stuff takes place in between. And then, yeah, I'm being like stuttering John, scratching my ear. But being, so there's stuff that happens, and then Jim Butcher does. Oh, I'll have to do those too. He does little short stories that happen in between. Like, for example, when the Cubs won the World Series, Harry Dresden actually was the one that broke the curse. So there's a whole short story on that. But Stormfront, let's get to Stormfront. So we are introduced to Harry. Chapter 1, it just goes through his yellow pages. He gets some certified mail, the brand new mailman, and that's how we are introduced to who he is and what he does. He works with the paranormal, with the police. He works with the police. He is a detective. There is a recurring character is Karen Murphy. She's they're they're at each other's throats a lot. When she respects him, but she doesn't like the fact that she doesn't really believe him sometimes. And Harry, he just does what he does as far as she'll ask him, so what do you think, Dresden? And then he'll explain, the magicness of the crime, and then she'll go, okay, so, and then she'll not really believing him, but like, okay, and then he'll go into why this and why this is magic and why he feels this is magic. So with Stormfront, he gets the police call him. Chapter 2, the police call him. He goes to the crime scene, and there are two people that were in the middle of coitus, and he goes into the room, and the woman's on top of the guy, doing that way, and both of their chests are exploded. They couldn't figure it out. So when the cops can't figure something out, they call Harry Dresden as a last resort. And he even mentions, like, the police are his main source of income. So he really likes to solve the cases and problems and stuff. So right now, magic was used to kill these people. Harry is trying. He's asked to figure out how this is done, but here's the crux of the problem. Oh, wait, what is this? Sorry, guys. This is... hold on. I gotta... 57308. 57308. Mechanic was asking for the miles on
Sorry,
this.
I didn't understand.
Don't worry, Google. So magic was used to kill these people, and the police are asking him to figure it out, but you learn, all about the politics and the rules of wizards. There are rules, to the White Council of Wizards, and one of the main rules of wizards is you cannot use magic to kill people, and that's one of the big, the penalty for that is death. And we learn that Harry is already under the doom of Damocles, which is what it's called when you are accused of something very, very heinous in the wizarding world of Harry Dresden. I don't know if the wizarding world is copywritten by J.K. Rowling. It's a good question. I need to figure that out if I'm going to keep doing these. But anyway, so he's under the doom of Damocles, so he can't investigate this murder. The things he would need to do to find out who did this magic to kill these people would be it's of itself breaking the laws because you can't even attempt to do that kind of spell. Um, so, and that's the dilemma they're in right now. So, Dresden, you can't tell me. He's like, well, I can tell you, but if I do figure it out, the wizard cops are going to come and cut my head off. So that's where. Oh no! And then we meet another recurring character of Marcone. He's the crime lord of Chicago. That well, I don't want to spoil anything. We're gonna go through, chapter by chapter, just really quick. Like I said, do probably little 15-minute snippets, and then at the end of the books, we'll do a whole review of it. But yeah, so we meet Marcone, and that's so then that's where chapter 2 ends, and it's they're just so good. And we'll give in it. What was I gonna do? It's on my other phone. As I was prepared, but I'm unprepared for this. Let's go to the comments. Big Boss, what's going on, man? I saw some skirmishing with Jen last night. You handled it very well, like a pro. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, there we go. There it is. Yeah, thank you. I mean, screwing around. Anyway. Noreb Nibrock. Cool. Terry Nee. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for the 12 people hanging out with me, talking about the Dresden Files Stormfront. And it's funny, in all the covers of the books, Harry Dresden has a cowboy hat. He doesn't wear a cowboy hat in the books. He does have a duster though, and is about his duster. We learn that it's got magic. He imbibed it in magic, and it's one of those. It's just with the big. He says because he wears it because it looks cool. So in the first book, Harry is about 25, and then with all the other books, like I said, they're about a year apart, so he grows. And the thing with the Dresden books, like every fourth book, pretty much, yeah, every fourth book, something big happens that makes a whole shift. So we're on the first one now, Stormfront, and this is a pretty short book. It's only 8 hours, so that'll be really quick. The other books are upwards of 15, 17. So I mean, they're not that bad. Take 2 or 3 days to go through it if I'm just driving through. So, and feel free, and these probably won't be, well, maybe every day if I'm only doing it 15 minutes. Like I said, this is still figuring this out, still figuring out the Cupcakes book reviews and overviews. But the overview of chapter 1 and 2 of Stormfront. Hello? All right. My mic went out. Is it still? Is it? Hello, hello. Are we on? Are we on? Hello? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I'm testing this mic for proper modulation. I hope we're still going here. Where was I? Oh yeah, just the first 2 chapters. This book is a pretty quick read. We so yeah. Oh, no, this is a learning experience. I don't know what I'm gonna do, if I am gonna do little 15-minute snippets every once in a while, just to keep just to keep my face on the YouTube, so that people remember where I am. I did take that. Not necessarily take that month off, but it was a month off that I just was home. There was nothing really, no work or anything. It was after after a Hackmania. And I am going to DabbleCon, so if you're going to DabbleCon, I will see you there. And that's about it for now. Yeah, this was the first two chapters of Stormfront by Jim Butcher, a noir type detective story about Chicago's only openly practicing wizard. There's his ad. So we will continue with the Dresden Files on chapter 3 and 4, maybe. Maybe I do that. Little 15-minute show on, and I might. Yeah, there's lots of the Cupcake conglomerate needs. I need to have a team meeting and see about. I'm going to do this at a specific time, or if I just record something at night and just upload it, every day like 8 o'clock in the morning, or if I can do a live show at 8 o'clock in the morning, we'll figure it out. So thank you for the 16 of you here hanging out with me. This has been Cupcake's Reviews and Overviews, not like any other review overview, because it's Cupcake's Reviews and Overviews. And I will catch you later, everybody. Bye. Cupcake at home or in the truck. Reviews and stories all the fun.